What's going on, YouTube? And welcome back here to another day in the MC Parks Magic Minecraft server. And today we are going to be talking about what we could see potentially in the next 10 years for the Magic Kingdom. This is the most visited theme park in the entire world. And for Disney, they know that. They know that there is no room for underutilized space in this park. And that's why over the next 10 years, I think it's so important for Disney to focus on increasing capacity. And how do you increase capacity in a park like the Magic Kingdom, the most visited park in the world? Usually it's adding attractions, and that is going to be our playbook for today. We're going to be adding some attractions to underutilized spaces in the Magic Kingdom. So, with that said, we've heard a lot of rumors about what could already be
Plus,
coming to
welcome
Space
back,
Mountain and
the imbecile.
Tomorrowland area, so we're just going to head right over to Tomorrowland. Alright, so starting off, we're going to be going right through Tomorrowland, and we're going to be heading straight to the left to Stitch's Great Escape. You want to talk about an underutilized space in the Magic Kingdom that is within eye shot? If your rendered distance is a little higher, within eye shot of the castle. This is a completely empty, nothing burger area. Disney has to add something here. So what my prediction is, if I were to come in and be the CEO, we're putting Stitch back in this area. So my idea is we're not bringing back Stitch's Great Escape. That attraction, from all indications and pictures we've seen online, that attraction is gone and will never be coming back. They broke down Skippy. His animatronic is
AP.ITZ Dogs Expedition Everest is clear.
And so what I'd love to see them do with this area is going along the concept of what they had for some type of Wreck-It Ralph attraction. But instead this time we're going to be adding a Stitch simulator. And if you remember in the first movie, there was a scene where he was escaping the alien prison ship, and he got on one of those red like spaceship things, rockets, and he was escaping the guards. And so what we're going to be doing in this attraction is we're going to be doing that, except we're going to be in our own simulator. And I think that would be kind of interesting for this space. Something that has never been in this space. It's always been a Circle Vision theater. But I think at this point, that concept just doesn't work. And I'm pretty sure it's all gutted at this point.
AP.ITZ Dogs checking OMD. Will be AFK for a bit.
To utilize that space with some kind of simulation technology. I think that could be a pretty interesting attraction. Over here, they just redid Buzz Lightyear, so that concept that I had for maybe turning Baymax into that area is now gone. And so instead what we're going to do is we're going to close Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor. Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, you're going to have something in the Glob Theater at Hollywood Studios in the new Monstropolis land. You really don't need to have Monsters Inc. here anymore. And so I'd love to see some kind of Baymax attraction, right? Like we actually see Baymax as an animatronic in this space. I don't know what you could really do with it, but somehow find a way to incorporate him into this area. I think that could be a really interesting concept. And maybe him like trying on different suits, flying around the theater. Like they could do something pretty interesting with that. Moving over this way, so
Club 33, Clan Guardian 22 time for my morning TTA.
Updates. So what else could they add?
AP Hotums Daily's done.
Footprint of a parking lot back in this direction. So we're gonna add a enclosed building spinner ride theater. And it's going to have screens, projections, and stuff like that. And it's going to be some kind of Incredibles themed attraction.
This area features authentic park audio to enhance your experience. Connect by typing audio.
But there's definitely enough for an enclosed attraction. And you already kind of have the paths here. They just kind of end. And so for Disney, I think this is just an underutilized parking lot. It used to be the Tomorrowland Theater. Why not put something in there? I think think it would be really a much nicer way of adding capacity than just leaving it as a vacant parking lot. You could always move cast member parking, right? So I think that would be a really nice thing to add to this area. And then, really, I mean, the big thing that we kind of almost know is a foregone conclusion. It's just a matter of what exactly they're going to do with Space Mountain. The attraction just hit its 50th birthday not too long ago. I think it was last year or 2 years ago. So what could Disney do with Space Mountain? There's two different paths they could go. Either somehow creating a like refurbishment where you completely gut the inside and the queue and you redo it, or do you completely bulldoze and restart over like Tokyo and get the Tokyo treatment? To be honest with you, I kind of like the idea
Club
of the Tokyo
33,
treatment
Clan Guardian 22. I can use my jet
Space
park
Mountain.
if I
It's my
want to looks up,
favorite
never
attraction in
mind.
the Magic Kingdom, and for me to say bulldoze it and re-put something up there is saying a lot. But you have to just consider like all these new roller coasters in the Magic Kingdom, and even just in Orlando. I mean, between Hagrid's and Tron and Cosmic Rewind.
Plus, welcome back,
Space Mountain is
Uradici.
very easily going to lose its relevancy.
Club 33, Chipping
Disney
Coop
really has to consider
738
what
plants is
direction
clear.
we want to go. Do we want to just clamp down on the nostalgia trip, or are we going to find a way to just completely
Club 33,
do
Clan
the
Guardian 22 plants is better IRL.
I would love to see really the key things I would be looking at for a Space Mountain refurb or complete overhaul. One single track, a longer attraction, right?
AP Jamasock 123H, AP Hotums I mean what's not lol.
Safety, fine with that. Second thing, I would love to see some kind of launch, like a launch to the Space Mountain. I think that would add a really cool element to the Magic Kingdom. That
Club 33, Clan Guardian 22 it sucks when you're
unfortunately
hungry.
we already have in Tron. I was gonna say would be novel to the Magic Kingdom, but we already do have a launch in Tron. But I think that would be a really interesting thing for them to mess with a little bit. And I think the idea of having the attraction somehow like spinning around like a spinning car could be kind of interesting, right? Using projections and screens a little bit, in a tasteful way. You're also going to have the audio in the back of the train, which is not feasible on the current trains at Space Mountain. So we're talking complete overhaul, complete like sensual changes to this attraction that can make it a lot better of an experience. The same spirit, the same vision, in just a completely new way. I think Disney could do a lot with that. And this is kind of a last like extra cherry on top, but I don't see Disney doing it, but I think it would be cool, would be to add some kind of like almost like a Skippy type of alien, or like some kind of cute fuzzy alien thing that we're trying to get while we're in space, right? Almost like taking from Dinosaur, like you have to go to space and get this alien, right, and bring him back to Earth, right? And so there could be some kind of thing like that where you have an audio animatronic alien that escapes, right, and you got to go chase him. Maybe that could be Stitch, I don't know, but adding some kind of like story like that to Space Mountain.
Right click your Gittim app to open it.
Let me know what you guys think of that, because I think that could be kind of an interesting concept for a novel type of Space Mountain here moving forward. All right, so
Club
hopefully you guys are
33,
ready for
Clan Guardian
a little bit of
22 Sue.
controversy. Or maybe not. I'd love to know what you guys think of this. But we are going to be closing the Tomorrowland Speedway. And this is going to be leading the way for a little bit of an expansion to Tomorrowland and an expansion to Fantasyland. So there's going to be Fantasyland 3.0. You have to remember it was 2012 when New Fantasyland opened. So at this point, I mean, we're talking in the 2030s now. It'll be almost 20 years before we see any real changes to Fantasyland. So you know what? Maybe it's time to add something. And my prediction, actually, you know what? Before we go to Fantasyland, let's stay in Tomorrowland. And my prediction is we're going to add a giant show building right here. And we're going to have a Wall-E dark ride. That's right, a Wall-E dark ride. And it's going to be around a little bit more of the dystopian concept of Wall-E at the end. And you get Wall-E in there, you get the animatronic, you get the whole thing. I think that would be a very nice addition to this area. So that would be in this portion of the plot. Because, I mean, look.
This area features authentic park audio to enhance your experience. Connect by typing audio.
Now once you get closer to like this area that we have right here, I would love to see them add, I'm almost thinking of the concept of mythos that just got bold.
Plus, welcome back. Lina. Plus, welcome back. Seek 10000.
This rock work theming, and you have some kind of mythos that is surrounding Hercules, and you get that Greek food in the Magic Kingdom. I think absolute home run, right? So now you're getting another quick search. You're getting a sit-down restaurant.
Club 33, Green Vader Zero. I checked all the regional rides. Clear. Club 33, Green Vader Zero. Just can't edit the sheet.
You know, maybe it's more of like an interactive walkthrough experience, like the Journey of Water in Epcot. I'm thinking of something like that, but related to Hercules. And, you know, at the end you have like a meet and greet, right, with the characters. I think that could be such an easy slam dunk for Disney if they wanted to go in that direction. Let me know what you guys think of that. I think the lack of a Hercules type attraction in the Disney parks is almost criminal. And maybe you could have some kind of theater show with the muses in there, right? Like, you could really do a lot with Hercules as an IP. You could almost have its own little sub-mini land in Fantasyland. So
Club 33, Clan Guardian 22. Hi Vader.
I was considering moving.
Thanks for visiting.
Things like that, but I think Dumbo is untouchable still, in my opinion. I to be honest with you, even if you replaced it, what would you be replacing it with, right? So I'm gonna be okay with keeping that. What my idea is behind Storybook Circus, like there's a path right back here. I would love to see them add something back here. And my idea, and obviously you'd have to rework the landscaping and things like that. I would love to see some kind of 101 Dalmatians and the Aristocats implementation into Fantasyland. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it in this space, but I think that is a great direction for them to go in. And
Club 33, Green Vader Zero. High Clan.
Meet and greet. You know, maybe some
Plus,
kind of like
well, Club
bistro.
33, Green Vader Zero. Tie to whomever is updating the sheet.
I'm not sure what you could really do.
Club 33, Clan Guardian 22. What is a Green Vader?
Unturned with that type of IP. And again, it's kind of like Hercules. That's another IP. I'm like, how is Disney not utilized them more? And so if they don't add them to Paris or like the France Pavilion in Epcot, put them in Fantasyland.
Club 33, Green Vader Zero. I am green instead of Darth Vader.
So let me know what you guys think of that new Fantasyland / Wall-E Tomorrowland expansion concept. Because like I said, I think Tomorrowland Speedway is definitely, its days are numbered. We're going to see the
Club 33, Clan Guardian 22. Sue copyright LOLJK.
Honestly, if I'm Disney, like, I'm probably going to look in a completely different direction in the Magic Kingdom. I'm not going to look to refurbish and add it to the Magic Kingdom. I think they're
Club
just better
33,
off
Green Vader Zero. It's
else
cool
in
to
its
be
space,
green.
to be honest. I really think, I mean, you look at all the space they gained from removing the
Club 33, Clan Guardian 22. It is.
Under the Sea attraction. I mean, they created this entire plot of land from that space, and I think we could see something pretty similar.
Club
happen
33,
to
Clan Guardian
Tomorrowland
22.
Speedway.
Green is the color of life.
The 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea was the first big plot attraction to get removed. I think of the Backlot Tour at Hollywood Studios. I mean, that basically created 3 separate lands in Hollywood Studios when that was replaced. So I could see them
Plus,
doing a lot
welcome
of different
back,
things with that
Hui.
space. And it's more so, I think, the difficulty with that area in Tomorrowland Speedway is figuring out how much of it do you divvy up to Tomorrowland and how much of that goes to Fantasyland. And I think that's really the
Club 33,
conflict,
Clan
maybe the
Guardian 22
difficulty.
trees when they start
It's
groaning
not
leaves
an
they it
easy
looks like
slam dunk for
Club
Disney to
33,
just
Green
close
Vader
that
Zero
area,
tis
but
my favorite
an
color.
Incredibles roller coaster, right? Like, I think that was a concept that could be out there, but I just don't know if it really makes sense. But I'd
Club
love to know
33,
what you
Clan
guys think
Guardian
about that.
22 BRB going to
Because I
shower.
love the new Fantasyland. I think they did such a nice
Thanks
job
for
with this
visiting,
area,
Clan Guardian 22.
but I think they could add, I think they could plus it up even a little bit more than it already is. Alright, so with that, we're gonna
9 The
skip
Diamond
on
Lion
over
9
to
servers,
Adventureland,
9 parks in
because
W,
I think
9
that's the other
attractions in
area
Magic,
that's seen the
traveling to
most
JC and
change
Walt
in the
Disney World
past
Resort.
decade in the Magic Kingdom. And again, what are we talking about? More attractions, more capacity, right? And so underutilized spaces, I think this is a very underutilized space. You have the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse.
Thanks for
right?
visiting, the
How many
Imbecile.
people actually go up there? You've been walking all day in Magic Kingdom. So let's
This area
walk around
features
some of the
authentic
reasons
park
that
audio
nothing
to enhance
happened
your
in
experience.
the Swiss
Connect by
Family
typing
Fantasyland.
audio.
And so that's why I think they should remove that. Remove the magic carpets of Aladdin, okay? And my concept, hear me out. We're gonna do a little bit of compromising. So the Enchanted Tiki Room is now going to have Moana, and we're gonna have Maui and Moana in the area up here. And so the actual Enchanted Tiki Room attraction will not
9 The
change.
Diamond Lion, 9 The
Theater
Diamond Lion Mix
will
Magic
not, the
Band.
show
Use
won't
mouse
change.
cursor or tab button to
We are
select
going to
element.
be adding Maui and Moana in some kind of animatronic form in this area.
Announcer.
And that's it.
Plus.
That's kinda it.
Welcome
Maybe tell me
back.
about the
Oh
backstory
Lemons
of,
99.
you know, the
Announcer.
Enchanted Tiki
Descend
Room,
with
things
your
like that,
rhythms.
because
For
I
one
think
and for all.
just putting Moana in there already adds a little dash and a little bit of excitement to this area, right? And it's probably not the Moana attraction that everybody
Announcer.
wanted.
Goddess of Fire.
It's
Pele by name.
It's the Moana attraction
Announcer.
that makes the most
Transform
sense
our
in
pool
Magic
to an
Kingdom.
ocean of flame.
I mean, the other concept I had was maybe some kind of dark ride, or a volcano ride, or a flume ride. But does that
Announcer.
really make
And now
sense
from the
in
waters.
Magic
Citriqua
Kingdom?
emerge.
You already have It's a Small World. You already have Tales of
Announcer.
New
Oh
Adventure.
great God of health.
You already
Your
have so many
secrets we
attractions
urge.
that are kind of filling that void. You know, does it really make sense for Disney to go down that path? I don't know. Maybe you guys could try and answer that for me in the comments down below. But I don't know. I get the sense of something with Moana in the Enchanted Tiki Room makes sense, and this would be a compromise. To
Plus.
keep the
Clyde.
Tiki Room,
Wowie.
but you
Phew.
also get
That's all.
Moana,
Plus.
some kind of
Welcome
presence
back.
of Moana
AP
in Magic
Jamasock
Kingdom,
123.
because,
Clode my word.
you know,
We did
a
get
lot of
mighty
things
carried
are
away.
Moana
Ha.
themed in the Magic Kingdom right now, and so I think that could really help add a little boost.
Parks
So then
Experience
here's the
Splem
other
James.
part of my concept here. We're gonna see some changes to this area. So we're gonna keep the World Bazaar. We're gonna keep the Jasmine.
Club
and
33.
Aladdin
Green Vader
themed.
Zero High Splam.
We're gonna add a dark ride themed to Aladdin, and you're gonna go. Not only are you gonna sit on a little spinner magic carpet ride. This is a full-on dark ride with a Kuka arm magic carpet, and they somehow are able to hide most of the carpet, and it feels like almost like Peter Pan, but you're on a magic carpet flying through Agrabah and playing through
Parks
the scenes
Experience
of a
Splem Good
classic
morning.
Fantasyland dark ride attraction in Adventureland, and it's themed toward Aladdin. I think that is a very underutilized, you know, the Disney Renaissance, one of the big movies during that time. I mean, the genie stuff alone, you could have the genie flying alongside you or something like that. I think Disney could do a lot of really interesting stuff with that. And, you know, having the genie in there, having Aladdin, having, you know, Jafar, and I think that would be a really interesting concept. And you want to talk about something that people would be driven toward, and an e-ticket dark ride. I think Aladdin could be a really interesting spot for this area. So let me know what you guys think down below. What do you guys think of the concept? Again, it's all concept, it's all rumors, it's all like kind of what I would like to see. But do you think it makes sense? Because I think it does. I honestly think it makes sense.
AP.itz dogs him back.
Just really using what
AP.itz
they already
dogs one
have
man's dream is
to
clear.
develop underutilized spaces in the Magic Kingdom. And like I said in the beginning of the video, there is so much space in the Magic Kingdom that is underutilized, and for the busiest theme park in the world. And it's only going to get busier when we start seeing, you know, the villain attractions and things like that. Disney's going to want to add as many people to these parks as possible, I think. I think their stance right now is going to change, and I think they're going to want as many people as possible coming through those gates into the Magic Kingdom. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys again next time.